It's been a little while since I've gotten the chance to don the coach's jacket, but as of this past Sunday, the UCL is back, and so is your coach of the Tucson Terrakions. God damn it. What's good, YouTube? That 192 here, back again once again. And today is very early in the morning. I actually just recently woke up, but this is the only chance I get today to record this video, so I want to make sure and get it done. This past Sunday, however, we did have our UCL offseason Little Cup draft. So if you guys missed out on that, you must be living under a rock or something, because it has been so much hype. There are a lot of people that thought it was going to be season 2, but it is not. It is not. I will explain the details of that here in a moment. But if you guys are hyped for some more UCL action, and of course if you're a proud member of the Nappy Nation and you're supporting the Tucson Terrakions all the way, make sure you smash our like button down below for us, because you already know your support is greatly appreciated. Now, before I explain anything else and attempt to confuse you or anything like that, I'm going to go ahead and let you guys watch the actual portion of the draft that we had where we got our team, and then I'll go ahead and explain things step by step from there on out, and then we'll review our draft as well. So kick back, relax, and enjoy our portion from the draft.
And with that, the coach of the New York Yankees, Shady Penguin, has received his team and team captain, and we're moving on to, ladies and gentlemen, the coach of the Tucson Terrakions, the King Nappy.
Oh my god! Oh my god! Like, I've been sitting here drafting people the entire time, and now it's like the suspense is getting to me because now it's actually my turn. Ooh, I'm just glad Magikarp and Combi are gone. I don't want Hoot Hoot. I'll take anything from D tier but Hoot Hoot. I don't want Hoot Hoot.
Hey, look, I'm 2 spots away from you, so please take Hoot Hoot off my hands.
I don't want Hoot Hoot. I think Hoot Hoot fits Twit more than it fits me. I don't need Hoot Hoot.
I mean, at least we don't have Combi.
True. You're not lying.
All right, well, I'm pretty sure people have heard this same thing a billion times, but hey, we have to make it happen. We have to say every little bit. You must pick a team captain. I almost messed that sentence up.
So, when the options for team captain came down, obviously the first thing that came to mind was Ghastly. But one of the rules state that we can't just choose an A tier Pokemon, because it's not fair. You know, when it comes to the entire draft being randomized, you can't sit there and just specifically exclude one of the best Pokemon in the tier and say, oh, that's my team captain. So all the A tier Pokemon are not allowed, and unfortunately Ghastly is A tier. I still have a chance to get him, because he's fucking amazing, but he can't be the mascot. So I had to go to the next best thing. Amon that is not overly amazing in LC, but I wouldn't call him terrible either. We have to take the most adorable Pokemon in the game, add him to the team. Our team captain is Dano.
Oh, that is not a bad choice. I mean, Hydreigon? I mean, that's a powerful Pokemon. You got Dano, the little baby version of it.
I like it because he has a decent amount of resistances. Of course, he is still weak to Ice Dragon, Fairy, Fighting, Bug, and whatnot. But he has decent amount of resistances as well. He does get Dragon Dance, Earth Power, Outrage, Draco Meteor, Thunder, Ice, and Fire Fang with Hustle to boost it, Earth Power as well. So, you know, I have a little bit of options there. I know he's not the fastest little guy out there, but we might be able to make up for that one way or another. Superpower, Zen Headbutt too. I don't know, I just like Dano.
I mean, this is LC, so you gotta watch over them draining kisses. Let's be real.
Hey! Anyone got time for that?
All right. Well, with that, we're going to go ahead and move on to the actual random selection, and we're going to be, once again, we say it all every single time we draft, but hey, 2 A tier mons, 4 B tier mons, 3 C tier mons, and 1 D tier mon. So are you ready to get your A tier mons?
Oh my god. I just want Timber, Ghastly, or Abra. Those are my 3.
I was about to say that's a 50-50 chance, but it's really not, so. 2 chances to get one of them. All right, and your first A tier pick is Bellsprout.
The fuck? Why is he A tier? What about Bellsprout makes him A tier? What the hell? I mean, you know what? He's A tier for a reason. I just need to find out why, and we'll make it work.
I just laughed because it's Bellsprout. It's a fucking...
We'll make it work. We'll make it work.
Nexus is jealous. All his lip Pokemon are gone. Smooch him. Bellsprout. All right, your second A tier pick. Your last chance to scoop up Ghastly.
Please be Ghastly. Please be Ghastly.
Porygon.
Nigga! I just want Ghastly!
Porygon isn't bad.
Porygon's not bad. Porygon's not bad. I think he gets the same moveset as Porygon 2. So if I just slap an Eviolite on him, I have a decent wall on the squad. So I'm not upset. I'm not upset about it. It just sucks because Abra and Ghastly are still available, and they are so good. So is Chinchou. Like, we've been talking about Chinchou this entire time. It's literally gonna come down to whoever gets. Oh my god. I wanted one of those three so bad. But you know what? I'm not upset. I just need to figure out what Bellsprout does, and Porygon is decent bulk right off the bat. So I'm not mad. I'm not mad.
All right. Well, those are your A tier picks. So now we're gonna be moving to B tier, which is the biggest the riskiest. There we go. The riskiest little tier because there's so much good and so much bad.
I see that Larvitar sitting there. I kind of want that Larvitar. I'm not gonna lie. Yo, Munchlax, Westicles is doing it big. We have, yo, Mini Cindy, Shellos. Let's go.
I'm gonna hit randomize. You're gonna get shit. Spinarak.
What the fuck? I don't. You know what? This works fine. I'm pretty sure Spinarak gets access to sticky webs. If we can set up sticky webs, that's only gonna help our team captain go out there and put in the finest of fucking work. So I'm not even mad.
I'm laughing so hard. I feel so bad.
I still got three chances to grab one of them. Let's go.
Can we get an Onix? Ooh, okay. That is pretty goddamn good.
Does Venipede get speed boost like Scolipede?
I would, you might have to double check that.
I'm gonna look it up right now. Does he get speed boost like, yes, he does!
That is a good pull. That, Swords Dance, if it gets Swords Dance, I think it gets Swords Dance.
I just closed the page, but hopefully, I don't know. I'm not like all the other people that have come through here. We all say we're not familiar with LC. It's another one of the reasons that we wanted to do this off-season league. So I don't know. I feel like I'm gonna learn a couple things about these mons throughout this off season here. But I don't know. I have a very.
I laugh at Spinarak, but Spinarak is gonna sweep me. So
I have a very fire weak team. Bellsprout, Spinarak, and Venipede so far. I mean, we have a resistance with Dano. Porygon might be able to bulk a hit, but I need like a Larvitar or something.
You're set if you get thrown in the pond because Fisherman PK.
Fisherman PK can't do shit to me. We're good.
Honedge! Oh my god! That's your third B tier pick.
I'm not mad about that. It's gonna be kind of knockoff fodder because we have two Eviolite mons so far. But you know what? Swords Dance, Shadow Sneak. I'm not upset about it. Honedge is actually a really great pick defensively and offensively, but still, I have a decent fire type weakness. I gotta watch out for David and his Darumaka, Joey and his Growlithe, and a few others. I don't know how I feel. Nips has Magby. I don't know how I feel about that.
Can we weed out Onix?
No, we don't want Onix.
All right, here we go. Shallow. You're gonna
Cindy!
There you go.
Cindy, yo! What's a fire type to Cindy, yo? We got baby Cindy.
And I've used the Shellos before, and it does get about the same moveset as Gastrodon. It just doesn't have that ground type going on.
Oh, it's not a ground type?
It's just pure water.
I didn't know that. Okay, it's fine. We're good.
All right, so that concludes your B tier pick. We're moving on to C tier. Still, C tier is like, it's all of these low-key threats. I haven't seen like a really ridiculously bad Pokemon in C tier.
I wouldn't mind scooping up Flabébé or Mana Helioptile as well, perhaps. I don't know. We'll see.
All right, your first C tier pick is going to be Gulpin. Ooh, a little bit
It's a little bit of bulk. I don't really know. He's kind of like a middle of the road kind of mon. He's a little bit of bulk. I don't know. I feel like I can work with that. It's another poison type on the squad. I need some more.
Can you take Igglybuff?
I need something to take an Earthquake, to be honest, because I really don't have that.
All right. Well, second C tier is. Oh, I missed the button. There we go. Trico.
And I'll take that person to take an Earthquake right there. I mean, I'm not a huge fan of Trico, but maybe this offseason will change my mind. I really wanted Snivy, but Luke ended up scooping that up as well. A lot of the mons that I wanted have been scoped really hardcore, but I don't know. I said I needed a mon to take an earthquake, and we got him right there. We got him right there.
You got poison in it. You got poison in grass.
I mean, it's another weakness to fire that I need to take care of. I wish I could get a water type, but someone took them all. I wonder who took all the water types.
Well, better hope for a Squirtle. Maybe a Squirtle. All right, your third seed tier pick is Mime Jr.
I don't know how I feel about that.
Mime Jr.
I know Mr. Mime has a decent moveset. I'm not sure how much of that Mime Jr. gets. I don't know if Mime Jr. gets Technician either. It does get Technician. Oh my god. We are good.
You got that Technician little mime thing.
I'm actually not upset about that. I'm not upset about that. I think I can make Mime Jr. work.
All right.
I just need some type of like Ducklet maybe. Drowsy would be perfect. It's another. I would say either Drowsy or Psyduck are the two that I want from D tier. No Hoot, please no.
Can you get rid of Hoot for me? Psyduck.
I will take it. I will take that little bulky duck. I will take that bulky duck. I need that. I needed that.
Well, how do you feel about your team overall?
It's a very, I don't know. I feel like it's gonna end up being a very predictable team, to say the least. I do like the fact that we have sticky webs for Dano. I'm pretty sure Spinnerite gets sticky webs. If it doesn't get sticky webs, that's gonna be kind of awkward. I mean, it's a spider. But the weakness to fire is a real big thing between Bellsprout, Spinarak, Venipede, Honedge, Trico. I have a decent weakness to fire. That's almost half my draft right there. I do have Psyduck, Shellos, Porygon, and Dano to try and soak, maybe Gulpin as well, to try and soak some fire type hits, so that might not be that big of a problem. I really don't know how I'm going to handle David and his Darumaka, so I hope that I don't end up in that tier with him. But aside from having a decent sized weakness, I think I can pretty much handle anything that comes my way between our team captain Dano, Porygon, Honedge, Psyduck, Mime Jr. I'm the biggest thing I'm happy about. The biggest thing I'm happy about is the fact that I have some sort of balance between bulk and offense. Even though the typing isn't exactly there, I have some bulk and I have some offense, so it's not one-sided in that sense. So hopefully we can make it work.
Well, that concludes the coach of the Tucson. I almost messed that up. The coach of the Tucson Terrakions, the King Nappy's team. Really? So we're actually going to be moving on over to Mr. Twit, coach of the Grand Canyon Greninjas.
So with that, you guys got to see our draft for the UCL offseason, the United Championship League offseason, Little Cup League, and as well as you met our team captain, little Dano here, who's just the most adorable Pokemon in all of the fucking land. Anyways, when it comes to the offseason, pretty much you guys know that the UCL is a semi-competitive league. I don't care how seriously anybody watching takes it, the UCL for all the coaches is a semi-competitive league. Of course we're going to try to win, of course we're going to try to make the best plays that we can, but at the end of the day, it's not super duper serious or anything like that. So, sticking with that theme, way back, months back, before season 1 actually ended, we decided that we wanted to do something for the off season, so we didn't just have like 6 months, 7 months, 8 months where nothing happened UCL related. So we decided that we wanted to do a D League, and we would invite a few other people, but we couldn't find enough people that we could trust to be a part of a project for so long. You know what I mean? When it comes to the 16 coaches, so I feel like we do have a great group of people, 17 now, a great group of people who are all dedicated and down to make something like this happen, because this only happens when all these content creators come together to make something bigger than themselves. And we just didn't have enough confidence in finding enough people to run an off-season league like that. So what we decided to do was, you know, no one really uses LC in competitive ever, and the world of LC or Little Cup is entirely different. It is entirely different from regular Wi-Fi battling. You know, EVs are different, HP is different, movesets are different. It's an entirely different world. So we decided, you know what, we're gonna go ahead and do LC. And plus on top of that, LC is literally like the most non-competitive tier out there, to say the least. Like we're battling with baby Pokemon and basic Pokemon and stuff like that. So we thought, fuck it, why not? It would actually be fun to sit down and just fuck around with some little cup Pokemon. And to take the competitiveness out of it even more, we made it so that coaches only get to draft one actual Pokemon, which you guys see is our team captain. The rest of the mons actually ended up being randomized, and coaches had no control over that. So pretty much you have to do the best job that you can with it, and that's that. Whatever team you get is the team you get, and you gotta make it work. So it's very, very interesting. On the top side, or on the plus side, no matter what, all the coaches get at least a certain number of A tier, B tier, C tier, and D tier mons, so that everyone doesn't just have a team of complete crap. You know, you have some mons that can support the others if need be. So it's a lot to wrap your head around, but I guarantee you, once the season starts and you guys see how it begins to play out, it'll be like second nature to you, much like season 1 was as well. So I'll explain how the divisions and everything else works after we review our draft, but I think we should go ahead and begin talking about the newest team members to the motherfucking Tucson Terrakions, god damn it. Okay, so before we actually break down our draft picks, I want to go ahead and speak about our team captain, who will be leading the squad during the off-season Little Cup League for the UCL. We have little Dano here. Now, I'm sure as you heard in the draft video, there's a lot of reasons that I chose Dano. Number one, he is the basic form of my second favorite Pokemon, Hydreigon. On top of that, he's adorable as shit. And on top of that, his move pool is absolutely ludicrous. It's absolutely ludicrous. The only downside to Dano, honestly, is probably its ability. We have Hustle, which is like a double-edged sword. You know, if we end up landing a move, it's going to boost that move, a physical move at least. If we don't land the move, it's because of Hustle. That was an awkwardly worded sentence, but I just woke up. Leave me be. But still, Hustle is like I said, it's a double-edged sword. It'll boost the moves that we do land, but it also lowers our accuracy, so that kind of sort of sucks. But when it comes to that crazy move pool we have, Roar is an option. Sunny Day, which again can support our Bellsprout if need be. We haven't even gotten to our actual squad yet, but I'm thinking ahead. Sunny Day is there. It gets Taunt by TM as well. Protect, of course. Rain Dance. Return. Torment. So we can keep Mons from using the same move twice in a row. Facade, of course. Rest for somewhat a reliable recovery. Incinerate. Thunder Wave. Psych Up to copy stats. Dragon Tail to phase Mons out. Rock Smash? The hell did I say? Rock Smash, sure. Dark Pulse by TM as well if we want to run special. We get Astonish, Dark Pulse, Double Hit, Earth Power, Fire Fang, Ice Fang, Thunder Fang, Head Smash. There's Aqua Tail, Draco Meteor, Dragon Pulse, Earth Power, Hyper Voice, Outrage, Shockwave, Superpower, Uproar, Zen Headbutt. The possibilities are insane when it comes to Dano. There's so much coverage. If we can couple Dano with a whatchamacallit, we can couple Dano with a Sticky Web user, or we can get a few Thunder Waves off, then Dano absolutely 100% has the chance to sweep, because we can set up and absolutely demolish him on in front of us if need be. If we can lock in an Outrage, if we have a banded Outrage, we're punching holes through something. We're going to do some sort of decent damage, because when it comes to his attack stat, he has base 65 attack. That's his highest stat. So couple that with the diversity from the Fangs, Superpowers, and Headbutt, Outrage. If we really wanted to, we could run a special one. His special attack is only 45, which is 20 points lower. So if we really wanted to run Dragon Pulse or Draco Meteor, we could. Just if we wanted to have a chance for coverage, some sort of coverage, it is there. But at the same time, he gets a ton of physical moves that absolutely tear through a lot of the Mons in LC. So I'm very, very happy that we have Dano on the squad, that he is our captain as well. It's just gonna be interesting to play. I feel like Dano, if he ever ends up on the team, he's honestly gonna be run kind of like Hydreigon. You don't see a ton of lead Hydreigons. I'm not saying that it's impossible, but ideally you want to keep a monster like Hydreigon waiting in the back to bring in towards the end of the battle to sweep. So after we've already set up our hazards and we've gotten rid of any spinners or defoggers on the opponent's team, we can send in Dano, and he can actually just finally get those last few knockouts that need to be done, and little Dano, being the team captain he is, can come through and save the goddamn day. So our first A-tier pick to join the Tucson Terrakions for our off-season Little Cup League is in fact Bellsprout, and it caught me off guard by a mile and a half. When we had the chance to draft, there was still Ghastly available, Aber was still available, Timber was still available. There was so many crazy good mons still available. Bellsprout is the last Pokemon I would expect to get out of A tier. And again, you guys got to think, there has to be a reason that this mon is A tier. And when it comes to tierings, I'm sure a lot of people are asking, how did you guys do this? How did you guys do that? We sat down and we split up the Smogon Little Cup division, and we split it into tiers that would grant each coach enough mons for their team. So we split the tiers up, and we had just enough mons in each of the tiers for each coach to get 2 from A tier, for each coach to get 4 from B tier, for each coach to get 3 from C tier, and for each coach to get 1 from D tier. So we sat down, we try to make it as fair as possible. But up first, we have Pokemon number 69, of course, Bellsprout. And a little story for you guys. I went to actually do this video earlier this week. You know, I'm not naturally this unprepared. I went to do this video earlier this week on like Tuesday or something, and I sat down, I did my intro, I did everything, and I found out I didn't have a Bellsprout in my goddamn game. Out of all the fucking Pokemon that I didn't have, Bellsprout was the one. So I had to stop the recording and everything and just wait until I actually got a Bellsprout sent to me. But we do have Bellsprout, and again, it's A tier for a reason. Apparently, what I'm gonna do to better give my thoughts on all these things, I'm actually gonna pull the mons up as we go over them. But apparently, Bellsprout's moveset is absolutely insane with what it gets. Its speed's not all that, but its attack and special attack. Attack is 75, special attack is 70, so it's very, very balanced. You know, if we need to run a special Bellsprout, we can. If we need to run a physical Bellsprout, we can as well. When it comes to its abilities, of course, it gets Chlorophyll. Gluttony is its hidden ability, but we're not going to worry about that. But Chlorophyll, we rock out with, if we can get the Sun up, or if we just teach it Sunny Day by TM, we can get the Sun up, and that doubles the speed, making it base 80, which is actually not terrible considering the tier that we're playing in. Base 80 is not terrible, especially when a lot of the other mons are base 30 and base 40 and base 50. You know, for us to get the Sun up and become base 80, that's actually pretty gosh darn speedy. I think in comparison, I think Ghastly is like base 85 or somewhere around there. Elekid's like base 95, so giving us that extra bit of speed actually isn't too terrible. As I yawn, I haven't even had my coffee yet today, you guys. That is how ridiculously early I'm recording this. Anyways, of course, Bellsprout, when it comes to its move pool, I said it's pretty crazy, it's pretty wild, all the things that it gets. There's, of course, the Vine Whip. And the one thing that's very unique about this off-season Little Cup League is that one of the rules in Little Cup is that you battle at level 5. So when it comes to moves that a mon can have, if it doesn't get it by Egg, Tutor, TM, or level up by level 5, you can't use it. Like, we were joking about PK using the Hydro Pump event Magikarp, but that's a level 99 Magikarp. He can't use that Hydro Pump Magikarp. So when it comes to its level up moveset, for Bellsprout at least, Vine Whip's the only thing that we get, which is not worried about Vine Whip right now. Actually, I take that back. I think there is a moveset that does have Vine Whip. I'll look into it later. But of course, there's the Notion of Sunny Day. Toxic is there as well. Solar Beam with Chlorophyll with the Sun up. It gets Sludge Bomb, Energy Ball, Swords Dance. It gets Swords Dance. We can set up Swords Dance with Seed Bomb as well. Infestation, Grass Knot, Swagger, Belch. Couple that with Gluttony. Bullet Seed, Giga Drain, Ingrain, Magical Leaf, Power Whip, Swords Dance, Power Whip. What is a Vine Whip to a Power Whip? God damn it. Then we have Synthesis to get HP back, so it has reliable recovery, which doubles. I'm pretty sure. I think Synthesis doubles in the Sun. Let me double check. 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 So Synthesis does double in the Sun, and I believe it restores half of your HP then. But it also carries Weather Ball. So if we want to set up the Sun, we can rock out with Weather Ball, and we're good to go there. But like I said, Seed Bomb, Synthesis, Giga Drain, Knockoff as well. Knockoff, which is going to be crazy useful in LC because half the mons in the tier are only viable because they can run Eviolite. So it'll be interesting to see how much work Bellsprout actually puts in. While it does have a wide and diverse move pool for its typing, it doesn't really have a whole lot of things that it can get for other mons. So I'm a little afraid of it becoming a one-trick pony-esque type of mon, but at the same time, if that one-trick pony can just wreck house, then we're good to go. I don't need to worry about shit. So I don't know. When it comes to all these LC mons, not only myself, but a lot of the coaches are really unfamiliar with the tier. So it's going to be one of those things where we have to snap into place really quickly and learn what our mons do, or else we're going to end up losing. So at first I was a little shocked to go with Bellsprout, but at the end of the day, I think Bellsprout will probably end up being one of the MVPs on the squad, if not the main MVP of this offseason, or of the season, of the offseason, whatever. So our second A tier pick to the Tucson Terrakions ended up being this little guy here, Porygon. And at first it was one of those things that really, I was taken aback by it, just to sit there and think, Porygon, what the hell? You know, because for majority of my life, Porygon was just doo-doo butter. Of course, Porygon 2's not decent. I mean, Porygon 2 is decent, with Porygon Z being even better. Well, depending upon how you want to see it, if you want to run offensive or defensive. But still, when it comes to Porygon, that's another Eevee-like model you can slap on and add a little bit of bulk. Because when it comes to its defense, it has base 70 defense and base 75 special defense. So an Eevee-like will only make that even better and even bulkier for our team. So we just need to watch out for those knockoff users, like Bellsprout, which we have on our squad. Its speed, of course, is only base 40, but the biggest thing here is its special attack is 85, which is actually kind of commendable for the tier. I mean, it's no Ghastly, it's no Abra. I think Abra has like base 115 or something like that. Cranidos has like base 125 attack. So they are actually monsters in the tier. But at the same time, it does have a decent stat spread. And on top of that, Porygon, much like its evolutions, Porygon 2 and Porygon Z, has a wide move pool to choose from. We can rock out with that powerful conversion too. We can rock out with Psyshock, Toxic, Sunny Day to help support Bellsprout if need be, Ice Beam, Blizzard, Hyper Beam, Protect, Rain Dance if we wanted to get it up, Solar Beam, Thunderbolt, Thunder, Return, Psychic, Shadow Ball, Facade if we really wanted to, because a lot of you like to poison this fat little duck just to whittle him down. Well, we're not going to run Facade because it's physical, we're more focused on our special attack, but it's there, goddammit. Charge Beam, Thunder Wave, Psych Up to copy stats. There's Swagger if we want to fuck with people, Trick Room as well. It doesn't get any egg moves, unfortunately, but Tutoring, we have Electro Web, Foul Play, Porygon. I didn't even know Porygon got Foul Play. What the hell? Icy Wind, Iron Tail. I know I said we're not going to use any physical offensive moves, but still, Iron Tail, what the hell? Magic Coat, Magnet Rise, Shockwave, Signal Beam, Trick, Wonder Rooms, and Headbutt. I keep naming physical moves. My point that I'm trying to make here is that it's got a crazy wide, diverse move pool. And the way I see not only Porygon, but a lot of the mods in the tier is, for the most part, they run and work the same way as their evolutions do. So with that in mind, I think actually scooping up Porygon on our team is probably one of the best picks of the entire draft, because it's guaranteed bulk. It's going to take quite a bit to take down a Porygon. The only downside to Porygon is that it doesn't get recovered. As far as I can see, it doesn't get recovered. Unless I'm missing out on something, I don't think Porygon gets recovered. So my question is, how does Porygon 2 get recovered? Because without that, we have no way of reliable recovery. It's by level up. Porygon 2 gets it at level 18, so gosh darn it. So I mean, it'll be bulky while it's here, which I guess is decent enough. I can only complain about so much, but it would really be nice if we could get that recovery option as well. But it is quite alright. It is okay. We will make it work. I'm glad to have our little fat duck here on the squad as well. Our first B tier Pokemon to join the Tucson Terrakions is Spinarak, and much like Bellsprout, I was really taken back, and it was that initial thought, like, how the fuck are you in this tier? Like, you would expect Spinarak to be much lower, but again, it is in its tier for a reason. B tier is not terrible either, and the first thing that came to mind, of course, with it being a spider, sticky webs. You know, I already spoke earlier in the video about the assistance and support that could provide to our Dano. So the notion of having sticky webs there not only helps out our Dano, but Bellsprout a bit more as well. Porygon, technically, if you want to be that guy. Just Spinarak overall provides assistance to the entire team. And if we weren't worried about sticky webs in that sense, at the same time, it does get Sniper as a hidden ability. So if we want to run an offensive Spinarak, I guess that's not too terrible of an idea. It does have base 60 attack, which is its highest attack. The only downside is that its speed is only base 30. It's lower than Dano, it's lower than Bellsprout, so I can't really see an option of when sticky webs wouldn't be something we want to go for, because we want to have the speed of the mons across from us, so even Spinnerack get a chance to get in there and get a few crits off with Sniper as well. When it comes to its moveset, we're rocking that powerful Scary Face, slow mons down even more. Home Claw is an option, Toxic Venoshock, Sunny Day yet again, Solar Beam, it gets Solar Beam, hello. I don't think I'm going to be using Solar Beam since the special attack is again 20 points lower, but hey, anything is possible. But we do get Home Claws, Toxic, Venoshock, Sunny Day, Solar Beam, Dig. It gets Psychic. Why does Spinnerack get Psychic? Sludge Bomb, Thief, Struggle Bug, X Scissor, Poison Jab. Those would be the two that we probably run the most. I could see a Sticky Web, Poison Jab, X Scissor, Infestation if we really wanted to, Baton Pass, Disable, Electro Web, Mega Horn, Night Slash, Rage Powder, that powerful Rage Powder, Signal Beam, Toxic Spikes as well, Twin Needle if you want to be that guy. Sonic Boom and Dragon Rage are actually banned from LC, so there won't be any Dragon Rage Dano going around, which kind of sort of sucks. It gets Bounce. Why does Spinnerack get Bounce? What the hell? Bug Bite as well. If we didn't run an X Scissor, we can run Bug Bite. Is X Scissor? No, X Scissor 100%. I was gonna say if X Scissor wasn't 100% accurate, then Bug Bite we could run just to give up that little bit extra power for accuracy, but it is, so never mind. Foul Play as well, Giga Drain, Signal Beam. So there's a little bit of diversity when it comes to our little spider here, but again, I think primarily we're gonna end up using Spinnerack for little Cavatica. I'm just gonna call it by her name already. It's Cavatica. Little Spinnerack here for is most likely going to be for Sticky Web. We can set up spikes as well with it too, so it might end up being like a lead Focus Sash Sticky Web type of mon. If we can set up Sticky Webs and spikes on top of that, that'd be nice. But primarily, what I want to use the Spinnerack for is Sticky Webs. Get those Sticky Webs up and slow the opponent and their team down, so that not only can Spinnerack can get in and get a few crit Poison Jabs or crit X Scissors with Sniper, we can also swap out and let some of our other mons in the squad put in work as well. The next B tier mon to join the squad this offseason is Venipede, and Venipede was a mon that I actually looked at and I was like, oh shit, I'm so happy I actually have that on the team, because Venipede, of course, much like its evolution Scolipede, gets speed boost as its hidden ability. Now, of course, with the Smogon rules, you can't baton pass speed and another stat, so that kind of sort of sucks that we can't Swords Dance up, but I don't think he even gets Swords Dance, so no, I don't think he even gets Swords Dance, so we don't have to worry about that anyways. But still, the notion of baton passing, do we get baton pass? We don't even get baton pass. Never mind. How does it get baton pass then? I'm gonna guess it's from its evolution. From what I see right here, it doesn't actually get baton pass. Unless I'm just blind and I don't see it, it doesn't get baton pass. But still, either way, speed boost is a nice thing. And again, like I've mentioned 16, 17 times, coupled with Spinnerack's Sticky Webs, that is an absolutely great combination. So to have speed boost and be able to get our speed up, turn 1 protect, get a speed increase as well. If we wanted to end up running like a life orb on this thing, again, the possibilities are endless. When it comes to its stats, it's base 45 attack and base 30 special attack, so it's not the world's greatest, but its defense is actually its highest stat at 59, and its speed is not terrible either. Base 57 speed, considering what this little guy is, my goodness, you think with little legs like that, he wouldn't be running that fast. But with the base almost 60 defense and base almost 60 speed, we can put in a little bit of work with it when it comes down to it. Its special attack is only base 30, so again, it's one of those situations where it's like if we really want to catch somebody off guard, or if there was a physical wall and it would be more beneficial for us to use special attacks, then I guess we could go that way. But when it comes to a possible moveset, we have Toxic Venoshock, Sunny Day yet again, Protect, of course. There is Frustration, Solar Beam, Return, Sludge Bomb, Payback, Gyro Ball, if you want to be that guy, Struggle Bug, Infestation, Poison Jab, of course, for a stab. Is Struggle Bug the best thing that it gets when it comes to a bug type move? Don't tell me that. We have Pin Missile, Twin Needle, Rock Climb, we can play for that confusion. Spikes, Takedown, Bug Bite, there we go. I was gonna say, there's gotta be something better than just Struggle Bug. Bug Bite and Poison Jab will probably be the 2 stab moves we use. Endeavor, Iron Defense, and Signal Beam as well. So the only thing that I'm a little nervous about when it comes to our mons so far, aside from Porygon and Dano, is that a lot of our mons are just one-trick ponies. You know, they have just a certain set of moves they're going to use, and if our opponent does any sort of research and looks into it, then they know these are the moves that we're going to use, so all you have to do is prepare for this, this, and this, which is kind of nerve-wracking. But at the same time, Venipede, I feel like, could end up being a monster and putting in some serious work. If not, if Venipede doesn't end up being that offensive presence that I want it to be, if it's just not working out, then by all means, with the base 60 defense, we could turn this into a physical wall and set up spikes. We could set up toxic spikes and regular spikes and be good to go. We could try to run that all we want, and then I could see spikes, toxic spikes, and then what is the name of the move? Bug Bite. I couldn't think of it for a second. Bug Bite and Poison Jab, and just run with it like that. Or we could swap out one of the spikes or one of the offensive moves for Protect, just to ensure that we get as many spikes up as we can. So I don't know. It's one of those things where I think it's going to come down to synergy on the team. What do we need Venipede to be there for, and can Venipede get the job done? Whether it's being defensive wall and getting up hazards, or there's going to be some sort of offensive presence if the other team happens to have a lot of fairies or grass types, something like that, then Venipede definitely can come in handy. Fuck it, I want to slap a choice band on this thing. It's got decent enough speed. I will ban myself in the Poison Jab and wreck fucking lives. I will ban myself into Bug Bite and take a bite at your ass. So I don't know. Like I've said multiple times, it's one of those things where a lot of these mons play similar to their evolutions. It's just when it comes down to the tier, things are entirely different. You know, EVs are different. HP spreads are different. You know, 4 points of health can be the difference between a mon living and losing. You know, at the same time, you only have 16 points of health, period. So I don't know. It's an interesting tier to say the least. So it'll be one of those things where, like I said, I think when it comes down to team synergy, whether we decide to use Venipede offensively or defensively, we just have to wait and see. The next mon from the B tier to join the Tucson Terrakions is in fact Honedge, and I'm actually very, very happy. And I'm very, very proud of this pick right here, because Honedge, Deblade, and Aegislash are absolutely amazing Pokemon. When everyone first saw Honedge and it came out, everyone was ragging on its design and whatnot. And then when we found out how decent it was competitively, all of a sudden Aegislash was the shit. And I'm pretty sure it's still Ubers now, isn't it? Either way, Honedge I'm absolutely amazed by, because again, like I've said multiple times, it can do pretty much what its evolutions can do. Of course, it carries no guard instead of what's the ability that Aegislash gets? Stance change. It gets no guard because it doesn't carry that shield, of course. I feel like it should still get stance change. You know, it could be the difference between sheathing itself and unsheathing itself. You know, when it's sheathed, it takes less damage. You know, it's more defensive. But either way, Pokemon Company don't want to hire me. But when it comes to Honedge, of course, the biggest thing about it is its incredible defense stat. We are sitting at base 100, which is crazy. You know, earlier I commented on some of the more powerful special attackers in this tier being Aber and Ghastly with their over 100 special attacks. We have 100 defense. There aren't a lot of mons in this tier that have stats that high. So we have base 100 defense, and then coming up right behind it, base 80 attack, which is absolutely insane. Base 80 attack, base 100 defense. Its special attack and special defense are very lacking because all the points, of course, went into attack and defense, and its speed's only 28. But that is okay, because I'm sure you guys already know that we get Shadow Sneak by breeding. So when it comes to a possible moveset for Honedge here, again, it's that one trick pony mindset, because we're rocking Shadow Sneak, Iron Head, Swords Dance, and maybe, if you want to be that guy, Shadow Claw. We get Shadow Claw by TM. I know there's some people that run Destiny Bond as well. I mean, there's Toxic, Protect, Return, Brick Break, if you want to be that guy. Aerial Ace, if you want to be that guy for grass types or fighting types, possibly. Well, fighting types don't stand much of a chance because of our ghost typing, but they could hit us with a knockoff and knock off an Eviolite, which you know we're going to run. But on top of that, there's Reflect. We can set up Aerial Ace as well for the fighting type. Shadow Claw has a high chance to crit. Gyro Ball is there. Swords Dance we get at level 1, but also by TM. Rock Slide. This little sword gets Rock Slide. What the hell? Rock Slide. Flash Cannon, if we ever got about special, but Flash Cannon is there. Destiny Bond, of course. Shadow Sneak, Wide Guard, Iron Defense, Iron Head, Magnet Rise, Shockwave. Yet again, more special moves that we're never going to use. And I was going to say Shockwave doesn't miss, but we have no guard, so we're not going to miss. But still, It's not as one-trick pony as I thought, but still probably what we're going to end up using is the standard moveset of Swords Dance, Shadow Sneak, Iron Head, Shadow Claw, something along those lines. Maybe if we could pass that speed from Venipede, but that's not even going to happen because we don't get Baton Pass. So, I don't know. It's definitely a pick that I'm very, very proud of. I was talking about Venipede being a physical wall. This thing is absolutely 100% definitely a physical wall, especially with EV Light slapped on it. So it's definitely going to be a huge addition to the team. And to be honest, I can honestly see us bringing Honedge to every single battle. Just because it eats up hits so well, on the physical side of course, it'll eat up hits so very, very well that we should be good to go to take any one hit and set up a solid Swords Dance. We could even go with a lead Honedge and set up a Swords Dance turn 1, or we can send it out to try and force him on out and get a free Swords Dance that way. All I know is if we can get 1, maybe 2 Swords Dance up, we're doing incredible damage to the enemy team and doing the absolute most. So I'm very, very happy and very, very proud to say that Honedge is on our squad, goddammit. The final B tier Mon to join the Tucson Terrakions, we have little Cindy herself, Shellos. I was so happy that we actually had a team member from our season 1 team, or at least the preview of it end up on our team. We have little Cindy herself, the Shellos. Shellos, much like its evolution, again, it runs very, very similar to it. It does get Storm Drain as well. It gets Sand Force, funny enough. But we do get Storm Drain and Sticky Hole, which honestly, Storm Drain is one of the best abilities in the game, in my opinion. Its stats are very mediocre, much like Gastrodon's are. But its special defense and defense, you can run it the exact same way. So we want to set up a bold Storm Drain Shellos, just like you would Gastrodon. The biggest difference between the two of them, though, Shellos is only water type. We don't have the ground typing, which honestly, water ground is one of the best typing in the game because it only has one weakness. So unless your opponent has a grass type move, you are eating up a hit. You are eating up a hit. So again, we can slap leftovers on this thing. We can slap an Evilite on this thing to make it even bulkier as it goes. Its attack and special attack are actually only 9 points apart. Special attack 57, attack is 48. So if we run a mixed one, again, like Gastrodon, that option is there. We have Mud Slap. I'm gonna be so serious about Shellos and then read off Mud Slap. We have Mud Slap, Toxic of course, Ice Beam, Blizzard, Protect, Rain Dance, Scald. We get Scald by TM. This little Shellos will burn the fuck out of you. Infestation if we really wanted it to. Surf, Acid Armor, Amnesia, Brine, Clear Smog, Counter, Curse, Fissure, fuck Smogon rules. We're one hit KOing everything. Memento, which we're never gonna use. Mirror Coat, Mist, I'm pretty sure, is it Mist? Or is there something else that resets stats? I'm pretty sure it's Mist. Sludge if you really wanted to. Stockpile, Swit Up, Swallow, Swit Up, Spit Up. Yawn as well. Earth Power by Move Tutor, Icy Wind, and Water Pulse too. So there's a lot of different options. There's a lot of different movesets we can run. I'm sure we're going to have that standard moveset of like Toxic. Again, we don't get Recovered. Oh, that's so annoying. Oh, it's so annoying. It's like Porygon. We don't get Recovered. That's okay though. That's okay though. But still, the notion of running somewhat of a similar set to Gastrodon with Earth Power, Toxic, Scald is there. If you want to, we can set up Rain Dance to boost that Scald even more. I'm sure there might come a time when we can use that 4th moveset for something like Clear Smog or something like Counter or Mirror Coat if we really wanted to, because I'm sure, I remember in Season 1 of UCL against the Pittsburgh Pichus, we ended up using Mirror Coat, Rindoberry Mirror Coat against Nexus's Keldeo, because we knew it was going to carry HP Grass because it couldn't touch Gastrodon. So if we can get into situations like that again, that 4th move slot may actually go to something really, really good. Unfortunately, he doesn't get Earthquake, but it's fine. Special attack's higher anyway, so not too worried about it. Still, I'm very, very happy and very, very proud to see Cindy back in one way or another, even if it is with a little tiny Shellos that doesn't have a ground type. With A and B tiers done and out of the way, up next we have our first C tier draft pick, and I just want to point out, look at his mouth and look at his hands. They're literally the exact same thing. Does this thing have 3 mouths? Hello? Anyways, the first C tier model we have is Little Gulpin, standing at a powerful 1 foot 4 inches. It was one of those mods where I looked at it and I was like, what? This is not going to help our team at all, but I do know Swalot is a special defensive monster, and when it comes to Gulpin, it does have okay speed at base 40. It's the same as Bellsprout and Dano. So again, it could benefit from sticky webs, but its highest stats, of course, are its HP, defense, and special defense. HP is sitting at 70, which is commendable, and its defense and special defense are at 53. So it's not terrible. When it comes to decent bulk on our team, I think that's something that we have. Between the potential for a bulky Venipede, we have that. Porygon, we have that. Gulpin, we have that now. Honedge, we have that too. So the notion of us having some sort of defense is there. Gulpin, 9 times out of 10, might end up being run more special defensive because we don't have a special wall just yet. But then again, Porygon could be run special defensive. But either way, we have Gulpin here, who is rocking out with Yawn, of course. Toxic, Venoshock, Sunny Day. Everything gets Sunny Day. I guarantee you we're going to have this goddamn sun up. Sorry, Shellos. We're going to have that goddamn sun up to help out because there's so many mons that get it. It would just make no sense for us not to. This thing gets Ice Beam. What? Why does it give it Ice Beam? As a matter of fact, I'm pretty sure I've seen Swallow use Ice Beam before, so I'm not too surprised about that. But Protect, Rain Dance, Solar Beam, Return, Shadow Ball, Sludge Wave, Sludge Bomb, Explosion. If we want to be that guy, we could run Explosion, Infestation, Rock Smash, of course. It says Rock Smash twice on here. What the hell? It lists it as TM94 Rock Smash and then HM06 Rock Smash. Because in X and Y, Rock Smash is a TM, but in Oris, because it's already make a 3rd gen, it's an HM. I was about to say, what the hell? It's just listed as 2 different things. Acid Armor, Curse, Destiny Bond, Gunk Shot, Mud Slap, Pain Split, Venom Drench, Fire Punch, Gas Ratchet, Giga Drain, Gunk Shot, Ice Punch, Pain Split yet again, Seed Bomb, Shockwave, Thunder Punch, Water Pulse. We have a lot of diversity when it comes to Gulpin. Like, just off the top of my head, Gunk Shot, or Sludge Wave, Ice Beam, Shockwave, Water Pulse. I was about to say Shock Punch, and I got all kinds of thrown off. But just from a special side, that's so much coverage right there. From a physical side, like I just read off, Thunder Punch, Fire Punch, Gunk Shot, Ice Punch. You know, we have so much coverage when it comes to Gulpin. So not only can we sit there and eat up hits as a wall, we can also hit back one way or another. As long as we're not taking any Psychic type moves, which I don't think Abra is in our division. It is, damn it. As long as we're not taking any Psychic type moves or ground type moves, we should be good to go. Do we have anything? Hold on, I don't think we have anything for fighting types. We get Dream Eater. We could use Yaw and Dream Eater for those fighting types. I was gonna say we could send this in against the fighting type and eat up hits perfectly fine because we're resisted, but fighting doesn't resist poison, so we could just Gunk Shot or Sludge Wave the fuck out of it anyway. So I don't know. I think Gulpin was one of those mons. When I first saw it, I was really taken aback by it, but at the same time, now that I see its moveset and everything it can do, it's not too terrible. We can have Liquid Ooze as well, so nobody can Giga Drain us. We can send it against a grass type trying to predict a Leech Seed or trying to predict a Giga Drain and just end up hurting them more than they would hurt us. So I don't know, it's not a terrible idea. Eviolite or Rocky Helmet I think would be decent. Hold items, Rocky Helmet for Shellos as well. So I don't know, it's very, very up in the air with what we would end up running Gulpin as, but I'm seeing it more so as a special defensive wall that carries a ton of coverage. So we can send it in to eat a hit and fire back with something super effective. I don't know, like I said, I was upset at first when we got Gulpin, but I kind of like him now. Our second C tier pick from the off-season LC draft, we have probably what's going to be a fan favorite here, Little Soul the Trico. Trico, in my opinion, I would have much rather have had Snivy, if I'm just being honest, but that doesn't mean I don't appreciate Little Trico here either, with his weirdly shaped head. I don't know why he has little points like that, but you have 2 canyons on the top of your head, bro. Anyways, we have Little Solar Trico here on our team, which in my opinion, I like it because it gives little diversity with grass typing as well, because I'm pretty sure we don't have a grass type up until this point, right? Oh, we have Bellsprout, never mind. I was going to say, we didn't have grass type to this point, so we had a lot of diversity with that. The only downside to Trico that I know off the top of my head is that it's very, very frail. Its defenses are, special defense is 55, defense is 35. Its attack is okay at 45. Its special attack is a powerful 65, but its speed is what I'm looking at. Base 70 speed, which is absolutely amazing. And its hidden ability is Unburden, which I don't know, is Unburden released for Trico? I don't know if it is or not. If not, then we're rocking out with Overgrow. But either way, base 70 speed is very, very fast. And again, you want to couple that with the sticky waves that we already spoke about before, then it's very, very good. We're outspeeding pretty much everything that's going to be put in front of us. When it comes to a possible moveset, Absorb, a powerful Absorb is there. Toxic, Sunny Day yet again, Protect, Solar Beam, Return, Dig, Brick Break, Rock Tomb, Aerial Ace, Energy Ball, Acrobatics, Swords Dance, Rock Slide, Grass Knot, Power Up Punch. You're going to be that guy. Bullet Seed, Crunch. This thing gets Crunch. Hello, what is an Abra? All we need to do is live one hit. If CQFs are up, then we're outspeeding. Fuck it. Choice Scarf this damn thing. Fuck that Abra up. Crush Claw, Double Kick, Dragon Breath, Grass Whistle, powerful 55% accuracy, Leaf Storm, Leech Seed, Magical Leaf, Razor Leaf, not Razor Leaf, Razor Wind, which we'll never fucking use. Why did they even read that off? That's 2 turns. What the hell? We have Reliable Recovery with Synthesis. We can couple that again with Chlorophyll Bellsprout if need be. This thing gets fucking Drain Punch. Fuck a Synthesis. We get Drain Punch. You think your little Steel type is safe? Fuck that thing. Drain Punch, goddammit. Focus Punch, Giga Drain, Grass Pledge, Iron Tail, Low Kick, Seed Bomb. Synthesis again, Thunder Punch too. It's insane the diversity we get as a starter. I could see Drain Punch, what was I gonna say? Drain Punch, Seed Bomb, Thunder Punch for coverage if need be. Do we even need for flying types? Thunder Punch as well. And then if we want to run Dragon Breath, just to be, I don't even fucking know. I'm so taken aback right now because I did not know Trico got all these fucking moves. I did not know he got all these damn moves. So that actually makes me very antsy to use Trico. He's definitely going to be an offensive presence on the team, whether it's physical or special. We can fucking run a mixed one if we want. But still, the notion of Unburdened, whether it's released or not, really gets me excited. And at the same time, Drain, oh my god, if this thing gets Drain Punch, Crunch, Seed Bomb, Thunder Punch, yo, fuck you and your squad. Solar Trico is here ready to run you down, goddammit. My god, Drain Punch, what the fuck? So our final pick from this C tier, our final draft mon from this C tier, we have Mime Jr., an actual baby Pokemon. And I will let you guys know right now, I have absolutely no idea what Mime Jr. does. Only thing I know about Mr. Mime is Technician. They gave him Technician in 6th gen. Mime Jr. gets it as well. So that's a plus side. It also gets soundproof and filter, so we can cut that shit in half. The only thing that drives me crazy is that its HP is base 20. I mean, I guess it is a baby Pokemon. Its HP is abysmal at 20. Its attack is 25, defense is 45. Its speed is not bad with 60. A bulk of its stats, its special attack is base 70 and special defense is base 90. I did not know that Mime Jr. and Mr. Mime were that specially defensive. I was sitting here worried about having a special defensive wall. What if we just slap an Eevee out on this damn thing and send this bitch out to take special hits? Will it work with its powerful base 20 HP? I don't fucking know. But still, with Technician boosted, special attack at base 70, I'm interested in seeing what this thing can do. We have Confusion, which gets boosted, the powerful Gen 1 Barrier as well. We have Psyshock, which doesn't get boosted by Technician, but still, Psyshock, Calm Mind as well, Toxic, Sunny Day, everything gets Sunny Day. Taunt, Light Screen, we might just use this thing to set up screens, to be honest, if we really wanted to. Protect, Rain Dance, Solar Beam, Thunderbolt, Thunder, Psychic, Shadow Ball, Brick Break. We're not ever gonna Brick Break. Why did I even say that? I keep reading off moves we're never gonna use. Charge Beam, which would get boosted, and we have a chance to get a boost from that as well. Thunder Wave, Psych Up to copy your stats, Infestation, Grass Knot, Trick Room, Hello, Confuse Ray, Fake Out, Future Sight, Icy Wind, Magic Room, Nasty Plot, Nasty fucking Plot. If we can send this thing in and try and force a mine out and get a free Nasty Plot up, couple that with a bunch of Technician boosted moves, we are doing fucking work. We are doing work. Teeter Dance as well, Wake Up Slap, Trick. This fucking thing gets Drain Punch too. I was shocked that Trico got Drain Punch. Mime Jr. gets Drain Punch, goddammit. Icy Wind as well, Shockwave, Signal Beam, Uproar. My goodness. I'm seeing right now. I'm seeing a Nasty Plot, Icy Wind. What else can we rock out with? Nasty Plot, Icy Wind, Confusion. Is that the best Psychic type move we get? That would be boosted. Confusion would be boosted by whatchamacallit? I don't know. I have to look into Mr. Mime. Because I feel like, is it really Confusion? Confused Ray as well. I don't know. It'll be interesting to see what this thing can do. It's also got that OP fairy typing behind it too. But what fairy type moves do we get? We get Charm? Huh. So we don't even get Dazzling Gleam. Not even by TM. We don't even get Dazzling Gleam. Which is kind of sad. So we can't really use our fairy typing offensively. It's just there to either resist or try and scare someone out. Again, if our opponent does enough research and finds out Mime Jr. doesn't get any fairy type moves, they don't need to be worried about that. But still, with that Nasty Plot Technician boost, hello, I would still be afraid of this thing with its powerful base 70 special attack. I think we could honestly, I was a little concerned about this seeing its HP at 20. If we can send this thing in, again, coupled with those sticky webs, I keep talking about sticky webs, it's just so prevalent, Coupled with those sticky webs, because the speed is base 60, we could have the chance to outspeed a lot of things. And honestly, put a dent in someone's team with Mime fucking Jr. What? And our final draft pick to join the Tucson Terrakions, our lonely D tier pick, we have the Fat Duck himself. We got two Fat Ducks. With Porygon and now Psyduck. They both start with P too. Oh my god. They're both Gen 1 too. Oh my god. We have the Fat Duck, Psyduck, who I'm honestly actually not even upset about because it will be a little bit of bulk. Its HP's at 50. Its stats are honestly really all around. Its HP's at 50. Its defense is 48, which is pretty much 50. Its special defense is 50. Its speed is 55. It's a fast little duck to say the least. Its special attack is 65 and its attack is 52. It gets Damp, Cloud 9, and Swift Swim, so fuck your weather conditions, I guess. I don't know. But on top of that, it's decent bulk to say the least. I'm actually very happy that we got Psyduck. Considering the picks that were left, we could have had Slugma, we could have had a Hoothoot. So I'm very happy that we ended up with Psyduck because I feel like there is some sort of potential there with Psyduck. Going back to its attack is 52, special attack 65. So if we wanted to run a mixed one, the possibility is there. I wouldn't necessarily want to run a physical one, maybe for shits and giggles one day, but I would definitely want to focus more so on its special attack. We can rock out, oh my god, it gets Hone Claws. Psyshock, Calm Mind as well, Toxic, Ice Beam, its moveset, Light Screen, Rain Dance, Swift Swim, Rain Dance to set that up. Again, work with the speed and the sticky webs as well. We get Dig, Psychic, Brick Break, Scald, Shadow Claw, Surf, of course, Clear Smog, Confused Ray, Cross Chop. This little Fat Duck gets Cross Chop. Encore, Future Sight, Hypnosis, Mud Bomb, Side Beam. It shows me Secret Power. You get Secret Power from like 100 Pokemon. Calm down, Bubblepedia. Simple Beam, want to be that guy. Synchro Noise. What is an Abra to a Synchro Noise? What is an Abra? I could easily see us sending in Abra. Sending in Psyduck against Abra. Thinking that we can eat up a hit, synchronize this thing back to Oblivion. I don't know. It's still resistant, but it's a ton of damage. Anyways, I'm probably thinking big right now. Yawn as well. Aqua Tail, Focus Punch, Ice Punch, Icy Wind, Iron Tail, Signal Beam, Wonder Pulse, Water Pulse, and Wonder Rune. That's why I said that. Worry Seed and Zen Headbutt. Not like I'm ever going to use Worry Seed, but still, like, there's a lot of options when it comes to Psyduck here. I don't know. I was going to say I wanted to use him more as a special wall, but after seeing his stats and the move pool he gets, I think I might want to either slap a Choice Specs or a Choice Band on this thing. Maybe Leftovers. I was going to say I would want to slap maybe a Choice Specs on this thing, because if we get Sticky Webs up, with it being base 55 speed, we have the potential to outspeed a few things. So with Sticky Webs up, we can get a Choice Specs, Water Pulse, Choice Specs, Ice Beam, Choice Specs, Psyshock, Choice Specs, Signal Beam or Icy Wind. That's definitely got a lot of chances to do work. So I don't know, I'm very interested in seeing what Psyduck, what role Psyduck's going to actually end up eventually playing on our squad throughout this offseason, because the initial role I thought he was going to play is not actually what he has. So I don't know. It'll be interesting to say the least. So with that, you guys, that wraps up our analysis or review for our Little Cup offseason, or our UCL offseason Little Cup draft. I'm sorry I couldn't go into more depth with everything. I was just more so just reviewing the mons and whatnot, primarily because this is all new to me. It's a brand new experience figuring things out, and I'm honestly hyped. I'm looking forward to LC. a lot, and I think that our team captain Dano is going to carry us to victory. Goddammit! I mentioned earlier in the video that I was going to explain how divisions were going to work. So divisions ended up being randomized, and we placed into the Johto division alongside JYT Gamer and the Carolina Keldios, Mo, the Heated Mo, and the Toronto Togekiss, and Joey Pokemon and the Bronx Beartics. So we have a very intimidating division to say the least. The way that this works, if you're looking at the division bracket, there's only one winner that can come out of each division. So how this is going to work is we're going to have a 6-week off-season league where we're going to battle the other 3 members of our division 2 times each. So week 1 we'll battle Jay and the Carolina Keldios. Week 2 we'll battle Mo and the Toronto Togekiss. Week 3 we'll battle Joey and the Bronx Beartick. And then week 4 we will battle Jay and the Carolina Keldios again. Week 5 we'll battle Mo and the Toronto Togekiss, and then week 6 we'll battle Joey and the Bronx Bearticks. At the end of that 6-week period, whichever team from each division has the best overall record will then move on to the semifinals, and they'll fight the winner of the other tier next to them. And then the winners of those will move on to the finals. So in total, this is an 8-week season with us having a guaranteed 6 weeks worth of participation. If we don't have the best record, then we won't move on to semifinals and potentially finals thereafter. But that is okay, because again, it's Little Cup, we're all learning, and we're going to see how well we can actually do. So, in the event of a tie, however, if for whatever reason we have the same record as someone else from our division, then our team captains will enter into a 1v1. So our little Dano will go up against either Elekid or Togepi or Zorora. I'm pretty sure those are the team captains for the other teams in our division. So if we end up having the same record as someone else, we'll have to 1v1 with one of them and figure out who will actually move on to the semifinals. So I don't know, I think it's a very interesting format for the league, and like I said, it could be very confusing to some at first, but trust me, once you actually see it in action and you can wrap your head around how it works, I guarantee you it won't be as confusing as it sounds. So either way, our first match against JYT Gamer and the Carolina Keldios will go up a week from today, next Saturday, January 16th, and the season carries on from there. So if you guys are hyped for a little bit of UCL off-season Little Cupness, then by all means, make sure you smash that like button down below for us. If you're a proud member of the Happy Nation, make sure you smash the like button down below for us, because you already know your support is greatly appreciated. And for those of you guys that may not be feeling the LC-ness, then by all means, Season 2 will be happening sometime this spring. We don't have an official date for it yet, but for right now, we're focusing on this off-season Little Cup League. So either way, I hope that you guys are as excited and hyped as I am. I'm finally going to go and get some coffee because I got this done. I got it taken care of. Anyways, thank you all so much for your support, and thank you for checking out the video. You know me, you said I want to about this bitch. Bye!